Someone I really admire is Jay Shetty, and I was listening to an interview he was doing. He was actually the one being interviewed, and he was talking about, the question was basically, for the person who is feeling like, I have to stay in this situation, I don't see a way out, to the person who feels stuck, what would you tell that person? And Jay Shetty's response was amazing. He said that I would ask that person, in 5 to 10 years, if your circumstances didn't change at all, if they were exactly the way they are today, how would you feel? Would you feel worse? Or would you feel the same or better? He says if you would feel the same or better, that maybe this is something you can work out. Maybe there's another way to solve your problem. Maybe it's worth staying. But if you feel that if the situation stayed the same, you would actually feel worse, he says that even if you had to leave now and in the process even possibly hurt someone, that road is probably the better road. What I've realized is that oftentimes we are conditioned to believe that in order for us to create this wonderful lives for ourselves, we have to change our environment. When in all actuality, what we need to change is the way we see the environment, the way we see the circumstances, our mindset and perception. I think there's a scripture that says you can't place new wine into old wineskin. You can't place an old mind in a new environment and expect new results. The mindset is still the same. So even though you're in a new environment, you're going to have those same unhealthy behaviors, which is going to contaminate the new environment. And that's why you wouldn't put new wine into an old glass, because that's nasty. And so what happens is when you're always looking for a new environment, a new partner, a new job, a new place to live, you're always just running from the problem versus confronting or addressing the problem. This is also how we subconsciously repeat patterns, because we aren't consciously aware, because we're always just changing the environment instead of changing ourselves.